me pick up on that, Mr. Tonko, and you're quite correct. It's not just an attempt. There have been 33 votes on this floor by the Republican majority to either terminate completely or to eviscerate in part the Affordable Health Care Act. Now, what would be eviscerated? First of all, the Ryan Republican budget would terminate Medicare as we know it and give to every American who is not yet 55 years of age a coupon. It basically says this coupon is worth 70% of the cost of insurance. Go get your insurance when you become 65 from a private insurance company. No longer would Medicare be available to all of those people who will eventually be 65. And for those people that are 55 to 65, it makes it impossible for Medicare to go forward on a financial basis because it takes away the younger people. I heard something on the floor which I just said, wait a minute. Some statistic that was tossed out here just a few moments ago that more people die on Medicare than die on regular insurance. Yes. Medicare is for the elderly. Medicare is for the elderly. Yes, they do get medical care, but eventually they get old, and yes, and I will too, be on Medicare, and I will die on Medicare, and I'm so grateful that I have Medicare available to me when I become 65, because I know I've got a solid insurance program. I know that I'll be covered. And I know that my younger brother and sister will be covered when they become 65. They will have quality care, and guess what? They will die on Medicare. Yep, that happens. You're on Medicare for the rest of your life. It may be for a year, it may be for 30 years, but whatever, you've got a guaranteed benefit that's available to you. And what do you lose if the Ryan Republican budget and the effort to repeal Medicare is lost? Well, let's see. Nearly 13 million Americans will benefit from $1.1 billion in rebates from their private insurance companies that are presently overcharging them. 86 million Americans, including 54 million Americans on private policies and 32 million Americans that are on Medicare, will lose their free preventative services. Now, you want to reduce the cost of health care, then you've got to make sure that people stay healthy as long as possible. And how do you do that? Blood pressure. You want to deal with blood pressure? Okay, it's very cheap if you get your medicine, but you've got to find out about it, so you need that free checkup. Diabetes, stroke, all of those things can be delayed and often prevented if you know it's coming. So, what are we talking? 32 million seniors will no longer have a free checkup, preventative services. In August, just a week from now, women will begin receiving free coverage for comprehensive women's preventative services, pap smears, breast cancer checkups. You want to repeal that? That's what the Republicans have voted 33 times to do. Repeal the free checkups for women in America. 105 million Americans will no longer have a lifetime limit. Let me put that a different way. 105 million Americans will have a lifetime limit once again. Today, they do not have a limit. So if you're 30 years old, you have a private insurance policy, and you get cancer, you'll hit that lifetime limit immediately, not under the Obama Cares program. That program, there are no lifetime limits, and you'll continue to receive the medical benefits. Mr. Tonko?